Hello, and welcome to the War Report. I'm your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW, and it's been a weekend.
Been a weekend, man. Hell of a
Yeah,
weekend.
so started off strong, and then we just can't go. We just can't go 1 week without no fucking controversy.
Well, the times we live in, we live in a.
Yeah, honestly, that's not even wrestling. That's just like world related. Like every day is
uh,
like some new shit.
I was just thinking about this, just like, I mean, I guess it's what doom scrolling is in the end, but like just being so aware of stuff all the time. You know, the original woke is like it's almost draining. Just because like there's always something you can be upset about all the time.
Mm. Don't
It did
let
not,
that they beating you down, bruh, to the point you don't care,
bro.
bruh.
Yeah, it's almost like then
CIA
you almost feel
working.
bad for that. You almost feel like shitty for like not caring about shit that maybe you
Yeah.
should. And you know, obviously we're not just talking about wrestling, but this can be applied to wrestling. But just just in general, every time like I just seen like old Triple H's buddy, old RFK talking about you about to take like what is it, like 500 million off of like
Wait,
vaccine.
why is he Triple H's buddy?
This is man's.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where this stems from, so this is actually a surprise to me. So,
They linked up.
oh,
Nigga
when he was
picking
at
all
the White,
that.
oh, when he was at the White House, right?
Yeah, like, but no, like back in like I want to say it was like a couple months ago. The
Uh,
it was a different time, not last week.
Nigga, if fucking what is it? RFK was like in charge of shit before Triple H got his pacemaker, bruh. His shit would have been made out of plastic, my nigga. That is a motherfucker you do not want to rock with. That boy do not give a fuck about your health. But keep going.
Yeah, but no, I just saw that and I'm just like, bro, what are we even on, bro? Like, it's just one thing and another thing. It's always just something, and
Yeah,
it's draining. It's draining. It's draining. Sometimes I wish I was just like just unaware.
that's how they get you.
I
They
know that's how they get away with shit when you're just so drained by everything that you just
that's
become
how they
unaware.
that's how they beat you down, brother. You always gotta care. Unfortunately.
But then it gets to a point where you have to, pick and choose which things you want to care about, and that may be different for every single person.
Absolutely.
But then you can also end up like you just care about everything. You're mad about everything. You end up like, what's the old boy's name? The one that like hates WWE online all the time, and like no one likes
What
him
is
now
it?
because all he.
What is it? Is it's either Blix's fan or
Yeah, yeah.
Mungo
Dixon's
ebook?
you end up being Dixon. No, Mongo Ebook's just a loser. Dixon's fan, he's just like, all right, bro. You have valid points, but it gets to a point, though. Like, all right, like man, it gets to a point. You can't just be whining, complaining all the time. It's just draining.
It's the whining and complaining and like offering like no solutions or trying, you know, or
Yeah.
assisting with this solution. Like it's just like shouting, getting other people to care, and it's just like, are you doing your part? Well, I'm letting people know. Um
Which is also important. Awareness, spreading awareness is always important. But
um I
it just
with him, I just don't know where it stops or
it
where he
doesn't. That's the
begins.
problem. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going, and it's been going on for years, decades. Oh.
hmm But yeah, no, it's been a week. It was just supposed to be a regular week for we just review some wrestling and then we move on.
No,
But
sir.
no, somebody just had to go to the fucking White House, and then some motherfucker just had to bring back Brock Lesnar.
This
Um,
is.
but
Hey,
like overall, this has been a week. I don't really have much to say.
I don't either. Not too much is
Okay,
going on in my life.
all right,
We can get
we
right
go.
to it, Loki.
Hold on, I have my laptop right in front of me. Let's see if everything's synced up. Okay. So this morning, just another thing that everybody got really upset about, which I was just like,
Huge news.
um, it is what it is. WWE PLEs will be moving to ESPN.
Correct.
I
So
think this is cool, but you know, it's just another thing where people are like, we have to move away from Peacock or like, the service that, we're used to. Um,
I think it's
to a
more
new
than
one.
that. I think it's more than that. I do. Well, initially, I think the issue initially was that the way they announced it, like they just said, "Hey, we're moving to ESPN. PLEs would be $30," and then people are like, "Huh?
Hmm.
That's triple what we're paying now. Whatever the hell Peacock's prices are, maybe like 15 now, but still, that's still
Yeah.
a lot more than what we were paying initially." And then it became, oh wait, well no, it's not that. It's that you're getting the whole ESPN package for $30 that includes pay-per-views or PLEs or whatever.
Which, honestly, like I do feel like um, a lot of people who just had Peacock to watch WWE, nothing else, that sort of like deal. I feel like, oh, like, yeah, ESPN offers all this other shit, but it's just like, motherfucker, I don't care.
That was going to be my point, is that ESPN. I mean, in like on the outside looking, like, yeah, a $30 deal for all that content ESPN has is great in theory, but I don't know if I don't think you really watch ESPN, but the last like decade,
Absolutely not.
ESPN had not been good. There's not a lot of great quality coming from ESPN.
I,
It
I'm
just
just,
first,
I'm
it's
just
just
not
hot
invested
takes
in
from,
sports.
yeah, that too, and that's another thing we've learned. I mean, you've learned from talking to online wrestling fans is that they don't really watch a lot of other sports.
Yeah.
So like,
This is
who?
it. Like, it's wrestling or nothing.
Yeah, it's like it's wrestling or nothing. I feel like that's probably a good amount of wrestling fans. Is you really kind of just wrestling or nothing. So I don't even really know who this is for, and I just don't know if people are willing to pay $30. Like times are tough. People are broke. As someone who doesn't have a job, an extra $30 a month to pay for something is ridiculous. Especially if we're still getting 5 match pay-per-views. Fuck out of here. You gotta be.
Um,
That's
I
just next
mean,
level greed,
I mean,
in my
I
opinion.
I am still all for the, you know, 5 match pay-per-view, honestly. And I think that really just stems from, you know, seeing AEW front load 50, 15 matches and, only walk away with only like two decent matches in the shit, two to three. Um,
But at least at that point, you will get to see your fave. You know what I mean? Unless your fave is like Serpentico or something, or like Angelico, you're gonna see your private fave. If I'm paying $30, I want to see my guys. I better see Dragonov. I better see Penta. I better see whoever
well,
the
you
fuck.
can't say I better see Dragunov when that nigga literally
You know
entered.
what I
But
mean.
like, yeah,
But
no.
I better see
Um,
my guys. Nigga, I don't want to see nobody left off the card if I'm paying $30.
I mean,
Fuck.
I've seen what happens when you overload, a card versus
You don't have
like,
to but there's a middle. You don't have to overload it. You can if you give me a
yeah, like
7 to 8 match
it's
card, that's
it's
fine.
it's been a while since I've seen a good middle ground between the two, but unfortunately I am all for less matches because I get out of there sooner. Um I Yeah, like everybody's just like, oh man, I get so much, bang out of my buck for AEW, $60 a pay-per-view, which still compare to a fucking, the ESPN package. I think that's ridiculous for one show. And, you might not really be able to view it again. Um, I know like you can watch older pay-per-views on HBO Max right now.
Yeah.
But yes, honestly, like you can't between I know people are gonna be like, oh, Wrestling Universe or all the other fucking like other like streaming services I've seen. Like today, which is just like that's cool, that's fine, but I'm not really interested in watching Japanese wrestling at the current moment. But like in North America right now, still a cheaper deal than paying $60 for an AEW pay-per-view. Um,
I also think the AEW per view model is outdated and too expensive. I'm right there with
yeah,
you. However, if you are an AEW fan, that's your shit. You're willing to pay that 60, I guess. But
yeah, I
it's
mean that's
but
fine.
also they've set that precedent of always being at that price. WWE, on the other
Yeah,
hand,
they
y'all went from
fluctuate.
$45 pay per views when I was growing up to hey, we
Or
pay per views at $9.99. I'm not going back to 30. You had it at $9.99 before.
oh
Why would I
my
go?
God,
Why would I triple that?
seeing people go, oh my God, I miss WWE Network.
That was
Like
funny. That
I
was funny
feel
because I remember.
I legitimately feel like I went like when they have the Peacock deal, like 2021 or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like I went back
like
to like
2020 or something like that. Yeah,
yeah, I feel like I went back to 2020 where people was just like, "Oh my God, I get, Peacock it fucking sucks." And now everybody's just like, "Oh my God, but like why are we leaving Peacock?" It's just like it just is what it is.
not even that. I remember people hated the WWE Network when it dropped. People didn't like it, which is crazy.
Honestly,
I loved it. I was a big fan of the network.
I like the network too. I just didn't think it was a perfect platform, which everybody pretends that it was now. And I do remember after every pay-per-view where people, you know, weren't really happy with the ending of their 8 match pay-per-view. Um, every time Roman
Oh,
Reigns won, oh,
cancel the
um,
network was definitely
ca-
trending a couple of times.
every fucking pay-per-view cancel the network. Like,
Cancel the network.
my fave is not on the show. We're canceling the network. Like that was always like the people's like protests, but like you know, business never really seemed to stop. But at the same time, like I get people being apprehensive about it. Like, it's just expensive.
I don't like it.
Like
I'm
I
not the
like
honest one.
I get people not liking it, but just for full transparency, like we do own a Patreon and we don't have to pay for it. So this is a non-issue for me. Um, Yeah, that's the end of my thought. Like it's like a non-issue. Um, I think that people instead of just bitching and moaning on Twitter, just gather your resources to pirate this shit. Like pro pirate. Like you don't have to be upset about it going to ESPN. Like you should just honestly just be asking where are we watching the show at now?
I think you can be upset about it just because it's such another point of
If
just
you
corporate greed from WWE at this point. Where it's like, bro,
if you're already pirating the show, this literally changes nothing about your day to
well, yeah,
day,
but I'm
and then
talking
you're
about
just
people who
bitching and
weren't
moaning and
pirating.
just the bitching and moan.
But I'm talking
Um,
about people who were paying for the Peacock, which is I thought was a reasonable price. Then they're just like, nah, we're jumping it up. On top of everything
yeah,
else that they've raised the price on at this point, it's just like, bro, when does it stop? Like, this is what we talked about before. Just like,
put your pirate hat on. Everybody's just like, I don't own a VPN. That's not something that I own. But people are just like, get a VPN and then just stream it off your Netflix. And I
but
was
my
just
thing is
like,
like,
all
why
right,
should we even
cool.
have to do that? I don't think we shouldn't even have to do all of this. We should like this was
Nigga, it's
the
it's
price.
it's pay to 30. Get a VPN or pirate this shit. You can't be mad at the solution to your problem.
Yes, I can be mad at it. What do you mean I can't be mad? I can certainly be mad. That's like
You can't be
saying
mad at it. There's a problem.
if
There is a solution to your problem. Get to the solution.
that's like saying, for example, if they raise the price on medicine or some shit, and then you're like, well, you can't be mad, you can just steal it. No, what if we don't want to do that? What if I just want my medicine at a reasonable price?
I think
That's all I'm saying.
I think medicine is an essential, not the
That's
fucking
extreme.
ESPN.
Okay, well, how about this then? Say, or for another example, I go to McDonald's, right? And the double cheeseburger used to be $1. Now it's just $4. Like, what do you like? I'm supposed to be happy about that? Like, whatever. Like, yo, like, what
And your
happened?
alternative to that, grocery shopping.
that still costs money, and groceries ain't no cheaper. That's just my point.
I
It's just
mean,
like
you get a lot more hamburgers if you buy the shit.
in within like just what's going on in this country right now as far as financials and just what people are going through, and the job market's so bad, and the nigga who said we were doing really bad got fired because Trump was like, nah, we ain't having that.
We ain't
Like, you
having
know what
niggas
I mean?
say we ain't having niggas tell the truth.
We tell the truth out here. It's just like people are going through it. So for the audacity of ESPN and TKO, just like, you know what? Let's raise the price on these niggas real quick. $30. It's like,
Hey man,
when is like like
the
I said, it
price
gets to a point, bro.
the
It
price
gets
is
to a
raising
point.
for the price is raising for everybody. And my thing is, it's just pirate the shit. Pirate the shit.
Which is an alternative. I'm just saying it's an alternative solution. I'm just saying it shouldn't be like this. Is my point.
It shouldn't be like this. You're right. It shouldn't be like this. But
I think that's what people are just upset about.
you could pirate this shit.
Also, that's mad extra steps. I like just turning on my PlayStation and hitting Peacock and getting to the show. Nigga, I don't want to go on these fucking websites where the stream don't work half the time. I want a fucking working stream that's clear and concise, not skipping. That's what I want.
Open up the wallet then, eh?
That's what I'm saying.
Or what is it? Donate to the what is it? Donate to the website. You feel me? I'm sure what's that shit fucking called? Tama Chat. I'm sure they'll take a couple bucks from you and they continue to take some money from you because they got your damn information now. Um, yeah, I do think like personally, like I I do prefer Peacock because like, hey, there's like stuff on here that I would watch over anything that's on I don't even know what is on ESPN's uh streaming
Well,
service
it's
most of the
gonna be.
time.
I believe it's Hulu and Disney Plus are combining with ESPN. I think it's like one big thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, so you get WWE shit, Disney shit, and Hulu shit?
Possibly, I'm not 100% sure on that, but
Motherfucker, that sound
I
worth $30 to me.
not gonna fucking ESPN, nigga. I'm not
Fuck the
watching.
ESPN part, you got Hulu and Disney.
Yeah, but if you already have cable, none of this matters anyway. So
I
you're
can't
fine.
I can't believe you made this deal sound better.
It don't sound better. It's
Nigga,
still
this shit,
trash.
nigga, it
It's
comes
still
with
it's still.
Hulu. It come with Hulu, my
I
nigga.
don't. I don't know if it comes
Hulu
with Hulu.
and Disney Plus.
I don't know if it. I do know Hulu and Disney Plus are combining, even though because Hulu doesn't really even make sense anymore. Because if you open a Disney Plus app, it has all the Hulu shows on it. So I don't even know why Hulu still exists.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Like if you go on Disney Plus, every Hulu show that you would want to watch is already on Disney Plus. So I don't know, man. It's still
Um,
nasty. I think all this is nasty, and then they just get nastier.
hey man, it's a silent recession out here, and everybody feeling it.
Yeah, TKO ain't helping.
They probably getting hit with shit too.
They got hit with that's a $1.5 billion deal, whatever the fuck it was.
Gotta stay afloat, my nigga.
Yeah, I think they're doing all right. I think they're maintaining.
Yeah, with deals like this, it's hard to flop. I'm honestly whatever to it. Um, it just is what it is.
You got money. See, that's what it is. You got some money on you getting paid
Uh, you know,
as a as a broke nigga out here.
right,
Times hard.
rest in peace, Peacock, bro. Y'all got quite the
I,
selection on here, but I'll see y'all niggas later.
I'm still keeping Peacock because I'm watching Premier League and I'm watching NBA on Peacock.
Oh
So
yeah, I do got sports shit on there, right? Yeah.
yeah, I'm watching Premier and they get an NBA this year. So and Sunday Night Football still on there. So
Okay.
you know Peacock's sticking around.
Damn.
Maybe I'll
They
watch a
get
show on there one of these days.
them niggas getting NBA too.
Yeah, NBA on NBC and Peacock. So
Oh shit.
this is the first season they're getting. This is the first time NBA's been on NBC in like shit like 20 years, I think. Oh, so it's been a long time. So it's gonna be a big thing.
Nigga, what's Warner fucking fumbled, bruh.
Yeah, Warner blew it, bro.
That's crazy. Um, if people in the chat, if y'all want to tell me, when this goes up on Patreon, y'all can let me know as soon as possible. What the fuck is on the ESPN app? Um,
I mean Monday Night Football. Um, but the thing with Monday Night Football is if you're a WWE fan, you're watching Raw. I don't ever watch Monday Night Football over Raw unless the Dolphins are playing.
I mean, two tabs open.
As far as I believe, I mean, obviously, First Take is ESPN's mainstay, but
Hmm.
as far as First Take goes, I just watch clips on YouTube if I even want to watch First Take, which
I,
usually I
I
don't.
I just know that NBA shit like is weird because there's so like what is it? Cable companies and broadcast companies, they like own individual teams. So like some games just won't be available
No, well, and
for some
there's like
reasons.
there's blackout markets, but as far as ESPN goes, they'll only show like prime time games anyway. So they're showing ESPN on ABC on a Saturday night or whatever the fuck, or something like that,
Hmm.
or like a Sunday afternoon game. They'll do those or the Christmas games.
Get get familiar with golf, nigga.
I think it's on Peacock.
Oh, for real? You see
I
it?
believe
Look.
golf is on Peacock.
Hey man, I ain't gonna hold you.
I like Peacock.
Yeah, I'd be mad for real, cause like Peacock has like other shit to watch, and the ESPN app kind of got like nothing. But like, if they
Yeah,
are
it's
going to be
fun.
combining Hulu and Disney Plus with it, I do think that is like, kind of offsets it. But you're getting like a completely like shift in like content. But like, is as long as for like that 30, I can, get sports, TV shows, and movies similar to Peacock, then I'm just like, it's same shit, just more expensive.
Speaking of Hulu, New King of the Hill, pretty good. I watched two
Uh,
episodes. I enjoyed it.
I gotta tap in. I'm hearing way more positive reviews about that than like the Futurama revival.
Yeah,
Like fuck.
it feels very close to the original, which I was kind of afraid of. Like they wouldn't do that. They kind of fake you out in the first episode, where
Mhm.
it's like
My, my thing with it is that I think the animation is like very ugly.
it's
Like
weird.
it seems
It
very
takes a second to get used
stiff.
to. It takes a second to get used to. But after like the halfway through the first episode, I didn't even notice it anymore. But it is
Okay.
a little strange.
Like that
I'll be
shit is like
honest.
that shit look like it'd be like 15 frames at sometimes. I've been getting a lot of clips on what is it?
On
On
TikTok,
TikTok. Yeah. And I'm
yeah,
just like, man, that shit like I got a
yeah,
clip of where Bobby is like making the beer and I'm just like, this shit
yeah.
looks terrible.
That's the second episode. Yeah. There's a. I've never been much of a stickler for like animation anyway, as far as like movement wise goes. It's never really been an issue for me personally, but I understand why people don't like that shit. Um,
It just feels like an odd downgrade.
it does feel a little off though. Yeah, man, I think it's from the two episodes I've watched so far, it seems really fun. It keeps the spirit of King of the Hill the way it was. I think Mike Judge has done a great job. Same thing with Beavis
Okay.
and Butthead
Oh,
when they rebooted Beavis and Butthead. I was like, oh, this is still
I
kind of feels like Beavis and Butthead.
we're gonna get back to wrestling, I swear, guys. But like my thing about like King of the Hill is why they can't like really fuck it up, which is like very similar to why they can't fuck it up like Futurama, is that King of the Hill is largely a show about a guy that is out of touch. And there is so many things that you could talk about in this day and age that makes a nigga out of touch. Um,
But that's what I was afraid. I thought it was gonna be a situation where like, it was like conservative comedians when they complain about like the joke about like Starbucks coffee sizes and shit. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be like
uh,
that, and they kind of
yeah,
fake you out with that. But the thing with Hank Hill, his character, that he also is understanding and he is willing to show
yeah,
respect.
and he just never really cares about that sort of shit.
Yeah, but I think
Like not in a
what
bad
makes it
way, but like
yeah
you you get like be like, oh, hey, he's working on my radiator, and it'd be like my pronouns are they, them, and it's just like, sorry, they're working on my radiator and they're fucking it up. And like that would be the joke for King of the Hill, and I think that's like great. Rather than
yeah
Futurama where it like largely talked about the future,
yeah.
but then it just became about like social commentary about today, and that's where it got it wrong. And what is it? I think I've been watching a lot of cartoon retrospectives lately. That's where Family Guy goes wrong, and then obviously like Simpsons, but like it goes from we're going to be talking about this core thing about like what society will be like in the future, or like uh parroting family TV shows, which is like The Simpsons and Family Guy, and then it just becomes like topical commentary about like what is going on in pop culture today, and that's
Yeah.
where shit goes downhill. Where I feel like King of the Hill was always that, but
Yeah.
just very uh just about a nigga at a touch and then just coming around at the end of the day.
One thing I want to point out, I thought it was a genius idea. I didn't understand why they went with this initially, but now it makes a lot of sense now that I've seen the first two episodes. I think in the initial seasons of King of the Hill before the reboot, the whole crux of the show was that like Hank was so used to his bubble and like where he was at.
Hmm.
And then when things from the outside came in, that's what confused him and made him uncomfortable. But the whole storyline of this season of King of the Hill is that he's been gone for 8 years because he went to go get the Saudi bag because he lived in Saudi Arabia for 8 years.
When I heard
So
that, I was just like, get that money,
I
Hank.
did. So initially, I was like, that's a strange storyline, like him to go to Saudi Arabia. But then he comes back, so now his whole thing is like, it's not that the outsiders make him feel uncomfortable. He doesn't know what's going on. He coming back to a place that he thought he knew that's completely different now because he's been gone for
Hmm.
so long, and a lot of things have happened. COVID has happened in this timeline. So like,
Yeah. Oh man.
so like,
You think you think Hank went to Crown Jewel?
the crowd goes crazy. You might have went there. Yeah, you might have went.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
shit,
so
why
like,
not?
it's the opposite now. It's not so much that people are making him uncomfortable. He's coming into an uncomfortable situation that he's used to. Even like small mundane things like the streets change, so he can't turn onto the alley the way he used to. He has to go around, and
Oh
it's like shit
wow,
like
that's
that.
actually crazy.
So like that's the whole first episode is him coming back and like the town of Arlen that he knew is no longer the town of Arlen like he knew.
Yeah. And then the disappointing Futurama reboot is talking about, hey, what if we just binge TV? All right, bruh. Get me out of here. Also, I'm like still on the like Peacock homepage. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I'd be mad about the ESPN shit. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like they got in the mix with Usher and this bitch.
Put
That movie's
Roseanne on
fun.
there.
This movie's fun. That movie's fucking unintentionally really fucking funny. It has The Invitation, which is like one of my favorite horror movies. And they got some. If you scroll down real all the way down,
Really?
they got a low key Tubi section down here. Um, yeah,
Scarface. They just added Scarface, Clueless, Seven. Great movie. You know what I
yeah.
mean? 27. Mean Girls is on this bitch.
And then obviously they have John Wick. But we're gonna get into the next thing. Oh, why is Madagascar number one?
Love Island USA, of course. The Traders, of course.
And we don't talk about that show.
The Traders? Yes, we do.
No, the other show.
Uh, we talk about the Traders.
Um, Brock Lesnar returns, and I think generally our sentiments are they should have waited until the lawsuit was like over with and it's clear what his involvement really was before bringing him back. Um, yeah.
That was my thing because a lot of my friends were like, who are maybe like more casual when they were talking about wrestling. They'd be like, oh, I think Brock Lesnar's going to come back. And I kept telling them, like, yo, Brock's not coming back until that lawsuit is done.
Which
Whatever it's
very much
finalized.
should have been the case.
That's what I just kept saying. That just made the most sense. I'm not bringing this guy back until
So
everything's
they,
cleared up
yeah,
or something is settled or whatever the fuck happened. You know what I mean? So initially, so when he came out, my first initial thought was like, I can't believe they're doing this. This is crazy. Um,
Well, earlier that day, somebody in the Discord just mentioned that the Vince case has been like, well, I'm
it's been
not
kind of
sure.
spinning it's been spinning his wheels for a
No,
while now.
not even that. Like, it's been brought down to a civil suit,
Uh,
which I thought might have like I don't know if it was always a civil suit.
I'm not sure. I believe it was. I think it was.
Okay, well, then I'm
I don't
confused
believe
then.
it was a criminal suit because most of the time when it comes to like sexual
Well,
assault cases, a
I
lot of
think
time they do they.
I think it was at first because Vince was using the company's money to pay her
Oh yeah, they're doing the
shit. So
Rico.
like,
You know, they got
yeah,
hit with the Rico.
yeah,
That's
he got
right. I forgot about that.
he did get hit with the Frico. But like, somebody said that and I was just like, oh, okay, that's like, well, to me, I was just like, okay, that makes sense. Like the case has been like spinning its wheels a little bit and it seems like, maybe it goes down to a civil suit and then they'll like settle. I don't know a lot of law shit, so I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. Um,
Yeah, they usually how
but
those things go though.
yeah.
I feel like
And I I remember, our initial reactions to it, you know, what Brock Lesnar involvement was. Um, and then I haven't really been paying attention to the updates on the case because I was just like,
nothing
it's
really
just
happened.
yeah, I was just like, can we put the nigga in jail already? That's where I was at. I was like, can we just put the nigga in jail already? Um, because I know nigga Vince guilty as hell. And
We
throw
know what
Johnny
time he
Ace
was
bitch ass
on.
in there too. Shit.
Yeah,
Snitching ass nigga.
he really just snitched. That's so crazy. That's crazy.
That nigga hyper snitch. Um, but like, yeah, and then I didn't know Janelle Grant kind of outwardly said, like outright, like Brock did not know what was really going on.
Did she say that? I didn't see if did she say that part specifically.
Yes,
Okay.
it's been quoted where she was just like Brock kind of just got like he got mixed into the shit without like really knowing what it is. Like he didn't know
Yeah.
like the terms and arrangements of like which is just
Yeah.
like whatever, right?
I assume, but I also don't want to make that assumption because you never really
Yeah.
know. But
Yeah,
yeah,
right?
my thought was always like, oh, eventually, I got a shorty for you. Uh, you know what I mean? If you into that, and he was like, yeah, which is still nasty. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, yeah. But it was just like, Vince is parading around this really young
I don't. Yeah,
girl and stuff like that. And what is it? Everybody is getting on the founder of Fightful, where he kind of like pointed that out. And it was just like the only thing that, well, his words, not mine, is that um the only thing that Brock really did, like, Brock didn't do anything illegal. He just did something immoral.
yeah,
And it's, and even to say that it's immoral is like, you don't really know the terms of him and Sable's relationship. Also, honestly, for a lot of older, I would say pre PC and Orlando type niggas, like marriage is, once I'm on the road, I'm on the road.
yeah. I mean, that's just wrestling. That's just wrestling in general. You know
Now,
what I mean? And you on the road.
now niggas marrying their coworkers and shit, so they can't really play that shit no more.
But
But
we even heard stories about the old PC how they used to get down in there. You know what I mean? So it's
yeah,
not even like
but nobody was getting
it
married.
was that.
Niggas was just
But
niggas
I'm
was just
talking
freaked
about
out.
no, I'm talking about niggas that were married that were wilding out in the PC.
Oh yeah,
Or you know what I mean? Like we've heard stories. We ain't gonna air them out, but you know what I mean? Like we've heard shit. So it's just like I think the problem with what old boy from Fightful is it Jimmy something, Jimmy
yeah. It was
Van or
like
something like
Jimmy
that.
something.
I think it maybe with the timing of that tweet.
Yeah,
You know, I understand why he did it, just because he's a journalist.
he
He's
he
clarifying the situation.
yes, he did clear it up, but it's also just
Yeah,
like I wouldn't say that it was like really bad timing, but I think that like at that same time,
emotions are
people,
high, were high at the time
yeah, emotions
when
were
that
high,
when
but like a
very high,
lot of
understandably.
a lot of people were posting a screenshot from the document, but only a slight piece of it.
Yeah,
Like
that goes.
the Brock portion of it, like when it first started, and then Janelle Grant came out and then kind of cleared the air a little bit, and it was just
Kind of, but
like
not really, because then her lawyers were like,
yeah, then
"Nah,
her
he's bad.
lawyer
He did
did.
that."
Yeah, yeah. Then her lawyer did that, and he was just like, "Yeah, we gonna get to the bottom of what he was really doing." And I was just like, "Well, your client say he ain't did shit, and
Yeah,
Johnny
that
Ace
was
ain't
true.
snitch on him.
Yeah, Johnny hasn't seen. I
Johnny, what is it? Johnny Ace will snitch on everybody. So like, if
yeah.
he ain't have no shit on Brock, I think like
I
what
mean,
is
would you
it?
snitch on Brock? I would snitch on. I don't want that
I
problem.
wouldn't
I wouldn't want that
honestly.
problem
You would
snitching
say,
on Brock.
you could say that you don't want to really snitch on Vince. We did it anyway.
Vince is not Brock. Think if
Vince
Brock pull up
got
at your door, you think Brock don't know where Johnny Ace live
Vince
at?
got a different kind of power. It's like money versus like,
That nigga will kill you with his bare hands, like
well,
like
he
a
could
grizzly
pay
bear.
somebody. He could pay somebody to beat your ass. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm talking about Brock though. But after all this, I after sleeping on it a little bit, and I think this is how I feel about it personally. I think this is a bad idea. I don't think
I do think it's a
much
bad idea.
positive. I don't think much positive comes out of this. Maybe as far as like YouTube views or whatever, maybe a couple more tickets sold. But I think in the long run, I don't.
No,
Hold
no,
on,
no,
let me
no.
let me
I'm gonna stop
finish.
you. I'm gonna stop you because you said the same exact thing when Jey Uso uh won won the title and you saw a lot of people mad about it and you said this exact same thing.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did not say that. What that he wanted to, I saw people were upset about no, because they're different. 'Cause people, everybody fucks with Jay, so I don't care about that. My thing with Brock is that the Brock thing is different. That's like some real life shit. Jay Uso just some like whatever. I don't. My favorite wrestler is not getting pushed, and he is type shit. You know what I mean? So, but for me, it's just like I don't fault anybody for being upset or being turned off by WWE because of
Yeah.
this. Um, I think that it's just a bad. It's one of those situations where we talked about again, where it just compounds on top of things. Like you were just at the White House standing next to Trump, and then 48 hours later,
I think
you
that
bring this guy back.
I think that shit is nastier. Um or not nastier, but I do think like on top of that shit is like really nasty. And then no longer doing the press conferences on top of that.
That was nasty move too. That was a nasty move.
If
They ducked that smoke.
I like I tweeted it like if you stop doing press conferences for this and for SummerSlam, probably one of your biggest shows, and then you bring it
Bring
back
it back for
like the
Clash.
follow,
Yeah,
yeah, bring it back for
If
Clash.
you're doing a Clash, that's
That
nasty.
would be very like you cannot put like I for one. I get it, like, that would be nasty. I still hold them like to that. Like I do think that shit is disgusting. But like the press conference fucking sucked.
They were terrible. I never watched them. Usually, if anything, wherever it come out, usually something bad anyway. All I
That
did was
that
make WWE look bad in the process. So,
yeah.
but this kind
Double-edged
of brings me
sword.
back. Yeah, this kind of brings me back to my original point, though. When we started the podcast about kind of like ethical or not or like moral consumption, ethical consumption, kind of just like I always go back to like NFL back in 2016 when the whole Kaepernick thing happened and they blackballed him from the league, which it was an obvious blackball. I don't care what anybody said. They blackballed that man from the league.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it's absolutely the
and
case.
that really turned me off from NFL for a long time. For like a couple of years, I just didn't watch NFL. And eventually I came back, and sometimes I still kind of feel weird about it because like I really didn't like how they did him like that for something about like something about police brutality. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
After everything that happened. Actually, he did that before all this shit happened in 2020. So like for after all that, and he still kind of like never really made up for that. It was always nasty to me. So in my mind is like I guess it's going to be an individual thing. Like, what are you willing to look past to enjoy something you love? You know what I mean? Like, I think everybody has a limit. So I really just going to come down to like, is this the breaking point for you as far as like Brock goes? And for me, it doesn't, but I totally understand why people were upset about this and they were highly
I
emotional because of just kind of what
I I
what this
I
is.
agree as well. I'm not gonna tell anybody how to feel about it. If you stop watching, I completely like I understand.
Or
But
if you're just
don't
disappointed in the company, you know what I mean?
yeah, but don't be that person that goes, I'm not gonna watch, and then I see your ass live tweeting Friday about
Oh,
Brock,
niggas. I mean, niggas gonna do that anyway. Niggas want
I
reactions.
I don't respect that. Like if
I
you're
don't either.
if you're not gonna like really watch, don't watch. Like I cover NXT and AEW. I don't watch SmackDown. Like
You ain't
you
missing
can ask a
nothing.
lot of people. I do not watch SmackDown.
You ain't missing much about SmackDown. There ain't shit going on
Yeah,
in that
like
damn show.
I even when my homie was telling me that he was watching SmackDown, I was like, "Nigga, you're watching SmackDown? Jesus Christ!" And he only started watching wrestling because like Raw's on like Netflix now.
Yeah.
And then, he started watching. He was like, "Man, I feel like I'm really missing something." Not watching SmackDown. I was just like, "All right, man." Well, like, I don't watch it, So it's just like, I don't watch SmackDown, and I don't really do the whole like tweeting thing. But like if you do and then you're watching SmackDown, please just shut the fuck up. But I do think that if people just don't want to watch anymore or do, really associate with WWE, wants to move on to other alternatives, wants to watch other shows, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Go
I mean,
for it.
that really is what it's going to be at this point. It's going to be like, because I don't think WWE going to back down or anything. They've made the
Yeah.
decision.
I'm
They
pre
kind
I'm
of
pre
drawn their line in the sand
I'm
of like
pretty
where they
sure
stand on things.
I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a Cena match and then he's gone, honestly.
Well, I mean, that's what he would have did anyway, regardless pre
Yeah,
lawsuit. He only shows
yeah,
up like 3 times a year. So I
yeah.
mean,
Um, if you want to pick an alternative, I recommend Stardom. Stardom is always a really fun watch. Um,
nah, I'm crying. Did you see that? Did you see that? Some girl tweeted like some stand account tweeted like, oh, they need to make an all women promotion. And like mad people like recommended her all women promotion, and then the next day on Raw, she
they
was
was watching
live
Raw.
tweeting live tweeting Raw.
That's the person that I'm referring to,
That
actually.
was
The
so
person that is
funny.
doing the performative, like,
Yeah,
acting mad like everybody else, and then they're right there on like,
yeah.
um,
They're like Raw so boring tonight. I'm like, bro, what the
yeah.
what
And then like
happened?
honestly, people have been doing that ever since like the year following Evolution, where they just didn't
people
do
been
it for a
doing
long time.
people been doing that since Owen Hart. If we're keeping it real. People have been doing this for the 1999.
Yeah, man. Like, if you really want to watch that alternative, man, Stardom is right there. And if you don't want to really go to ESPN, there's what is it? The service that I saw earlier, it was called Wrestle Universe. It's like six promotions. You can watch everything on that motherfucker. So like, just do that. Um, yeah, that's kind of just like my thoughts, honestly. Like, if you no longer want to watch and you want to watch alternatives, be about it. Don't be that person that's just like, we have to leave. And then you there Monday live to Raw.
Yeah, I wouldn't
um,
even.
but like, yeah, I definitely think like they should have waited until like the lawsuit was like resolved. Apparently, like Cena asked for it, which is just like, I mean, you
I
could
don't
have.
even know. I don't even know if that's true.
I think there's a bit truth to that.
Because Cena said, "Hey, I'm just doing whatever they tell me to do." So I don't know which side to believe.
I think it's column A, column B. Um,
Hey,
because it was just like, okay, I lose to Cody. What's next? Like, oh, who do you want to face?
look, what's Brock doing?
Like, I don't think that he still do like. I feel like definitely for like the heel turn, it was just like, yeah, I'll just do whatever I want. Or like, I'll just do whatever you tell me to do. But it's just like, okay, we're gonna move the title off you now. Like, what do you want to do? I definitely think he had a say in what he wanted to do next.
Yeah, I'm sure he has to say, but I also think Cena one of them niggas that like if you just give him something, he'll do it.
Yeah, for sure. Um,
Also,
call him A, call him B.
while we're at it, that Cena heel turn, waste of fucking time.
Oh
And
yeah.
I have a group chat with a couple of friends who were like, they have been saying Cena needs to turn heel for about a decade now, which I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a
And then
common internet
they
thing.
just gave us the
But
word.
this is the thing though. I kept telling them like when the last year came when he announced the tour, people they were still like, yo, he should turn heel, he should turn heel. And I said, that's a fucking terrible idea. No one wants to boo this guy.
Yeah,
And I was
I think
correct.
this was absolutely the worst time to turn him heel.
Yeah, no one wants to boo this guy on
Abs
his farewell tour. What were they
yeah,
thinking?
nobody
I don't
wants to boo
understand.
the fucking goat on his last like his last tenure, like literally the
Imagine
last time he's gonna be in your city, and then you're booing him. Absolutely stupid. And
imagine Jordan in like 99, like, yeah, I'm
fuck
turning
it.
bad now. They're gonna booing Jordan in 99. It don't matter what he did. Or like Kobe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Um. Then what is it? I think like The Rock, Ari Emanuel. Like I definitely think that just I know we said a lot about the WWE just now, but like please pardon me. Like just let WWE do their thing and don't let Rock have like creative to it. Like I definitely think like since the Travis shit like fumbled, it was just like, okay, well, we're never gonna really get the payoff from that, so we're just gonna pivot. And honestly, I think just like from like 2 Fridays ago to Sunday, best shit he's done in the past like what is it, like 4 months?
I hated that face turn was so it pissed me off.
It was for the best.
I'm happy it happened. I understand why they did
It
it.
was like it was best
Boy, did
case
it piss me off.
scenario.
I was like, we did all that for just for that to be the face turn.
Well, I just think since Travis being the untalented person that he is, like it kind of just fucked up everything. Well, actually, it gave it, him being
I
untalented
can't.
gave us
I'm
like the
not blaming.
best possible.
I'm not blaming. Triple H is also to blame for this. I'm not. You're not getting off the hook for this.
How, I don't know how you could say no to the nigga on the board and then his boss Ari Emanuel.
You could have did a better job.
I don't, I don't
Triple
think
H still had to
Travis.
pick the opponents for Cena. Triple H still had to set the matches up. You know what I mean?
I
It's
mean,
still it's on him too.
what is it? He picked Randy
I don't.
Orton. You think Randy
I
Orton was a
don't.
bad choice? I think R-Truth was a bad choice, but he
Yeah,
picked
the
Randy
truth
Orton.
match, waste of time. The Orton match. What else did he do?
Cody.
The whole Mania main event was just ass. Even before Travis Scott came out, that match sucked.
Yeah, but like, like, I definitely think that I won't let him completely.
Cena's at fault too. Cena's at fault too.
Yeah,
He's
no,
also at fault.
Cena's at fault too for just being like, I'll do whatever.
And he also was just a terrible heel wrestler. He cannot wrestle heel at all.
Yeah,
Like
like I
just like looking back at that SummerSlam match, him working face. Like that's
just
what he's
go.
comfortable at. That's like taking like Shaq and then putting him at the three point line. So you're gonna play from the outside from now on. You know what I mean? Like that's not what he's good for. That's what it
Um,
was.
yeah, but like I am gonna give most of the blame to The Rock. Like we could like split it around, but I'm probably gonna go with like 80 80 hating The Rock. Um, and then spread the rest around.
All the niggas, honestly.
Um,
Ari, Nick Khan, Joseph Khan, Tony Khan. Who else?
who the, who the fuck is Joseph Kahn?
I don't even know. Joseph Park. Shit.
um,
Abyss. He might. I don't even know if he produced that match. Michael Hayes.
Abyss, what is it? Just from what I saw on WWE Unreal, he's just like, oh man, I'm just trying to do shit that made niggas, I just need some positive praise, man. Nigga got a praise kink, bruh. And when he don't do good at work, bruh, he
You need
ain't getting
positive
shit.
affirmations. I feel that.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? I'm like that too. Tough love don't
Um,
work with me. You gotta give me positive affirmation. Make sure I'm doing
yeah.
right by you.
Next thing and the last thing is Hurt Syndicate, mainly MVP, guy heat in the AEW locker room.
With Mike Bailey.
Um, yeah.
That's funny.
I don't think he like let's just back up first.
Yeah.
So people in AEW are upset with the Hurt Syndicate kind of, holding the tag team titles hostage. Um, you know, being a heel faction and still high-fiving folks and, doing really face stuff. Um, also reported, um, they said that they would rather, drop drop the titles to younger tag teams like Private Party, like Outrunners. And I forgot what the third team was. But it's all teams that they already beaten, which I thought was really
Which
funny.
is hilarious.
I thought it was really funny. And they were just like, no, we won't lose to Jet Speed and Mike Bailey. And people took that as MVP hates Mike Bailey.
Well, I think that was also reported that MVP didn't like Mike Bailey. I believe that was
He
also reported. Like Mike Bailey specifically.
was just like, I think this guy is a nerd. Is he wrong?
Probably. I think that was overblown. They did post like MVP and Mike Bailey like posted a funny little video like not too long ago where they were just
Hmm.
like fucking you to each other, but they were clearly just joking. So I don't think whatever that was, if there was a beef with that,
I
it
did
seems like it
like
got squashed, or at least he
my
kept
thing.
it professional or cordial for
Yeah.
now.
And my
So
thing is that one, Jet Speed got to work against the Hurt Syndicate way longer than any of those other tag teams.
yeah.
Like they might not have won, the tag titles or whatever, but we've seen the Hurt Syndicate give niggas nothing. Jet Speed got a lot. And MVP going, no, I don't want to drop the titles to them on our first going. Yeah, makes sense. Um,
If that's what it was, I mean, we don't know the inner workings of what they were
I'm
upset
pre
about.
I'm pretty sure MVP was just like lose the title to these niggas. Hell no. And he's absolutely valid. And then I see people running with it, being like, "Oh, MVP's homophobic." They running around with fucking
Homophobic. What do you mean? What did I do anything?
it's crazy. They're
Wait,
running with like
what did I miss?
some dude was just like, "Oh, an elder black man hating on somebody, like a they them." And sorry if I got Mike
Oh,
Bailey's pronouns wrong on any
are they
rant.
non-binary? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're non-binary.
Uh,
And if I got his pronouns wrong any time prior to this, I'm sorry.
I'm
Um,
pretty sure they go by he him regardless. So
but like I was just like, just because you're non-binary, that doesn't make you queer. Um,
that too.
so I thought that was really odd. But like people were like running with, MVP's homophobic, and then they're running with the angry black man trope. And I was just like, all MVP, from the report, all he said was, I'm not losing the title. I don't want my guys to lose the title to these niggas. And I think Mike Bailey a lame.
You ever
And he's
figured out what
right.
MVP would mad? We ever figure out what MVP would mad about Triple H about? Remember he said you're gonna talk on the podcast and it never did.
Triple H was emasculating black men. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Think he was on to something?
Maybe.
It's just nigga was
Um,
showing RFK
may,
Jr. You feel me? I don't
maybe,
know.
maybe when MVP elaborates, we'll get more understanding on it. You feel me?
One day.
Yeah, one day. Um, but yeah, no, I thought like this whole shit was like really overblown. I did not think that it was worth multi-day news. Like I saw
Was
people
it
talking.
multi-day? I always saw it from yesterday. I guess there was a rumor going around like on somebody
There was
Discord
like yeah, there was
for a
like
while. I think like, Air Gold fucking dropped the news.
there was like a minor update like earlier today that like kind of like kept the flames going, and I was just like, I don't care. Wrestler does not want to lose match is the news.
We're private party at.
What is that? There was that House of Glory.
Hey, well, old boy looking swole. What's his name? Mark Quinn? He looking swole out there.
I'm just
Also,
like
did you
you looking swole now, nigga. Why ain't you trying AEW? You probably would have kept you around.
first of
Probably
all,
would
he
have
was
had
fat
a
in AEW.
probably would have had an actual feud with the Hurt Syndicate if you look jacked.
Yeah, a lot more free time now. Also, shout out to Kevin Knight for bagging old girl. What's her name? Lash Legends partner, old partner.
Can't recall. You gotta let me know. What's her name,
What's
bro?
what's Lash Legends old partner's name?
What her name, bro?
I
Congratulations.
don't.
You don't remember the shorty name.
What's the shorty from Metaphor? What's her name?
I know her name. I'm just waiting till you figure it out.
I don't remember her name.
That's crazy. You gonna congratulate the nigga and to be like, damn, her girlfriend to nobody.
I mean, she got me in her bag. I see her posting bookings on her IG. What's her? Oh my god, gonna drive me crazy. I know her new
What's she getting booked for, bro? That shit just
wrestling.
said
Oh
book
no,
me.
she's with TNA now. I'm bugging. She's with TNA officially. So,
Mm-hmm.
well, her new name is Marie Sade or whatever the hell her name. I forgot her real name though. You know what I'm talking about though. Why are we doing
Yes,
this?
no, I know. Her name is Jakara Jackson.
Morris Jakara Jackson. I could not think of that damn name. I pulled
I
up her
was
Instagram and everything. I knew her new
congratulations.
name. I can't remember her old
Congratulations. What's
name.
your big name?
Yeah, shout out to Kevin
Damn.
Knight.
You could have just called her by her TNA name.
I don't think people are gonna know that.
Why not? People watch TNA, right?
Hey, look, I looked on her Instagram. It says formerly known as Jakara Jackson. See, I would if I would have pulled it up, I would have known. But anyway,
Oh, yeah, I'm
shout out
not
to
gonna
Kevin Knight. I mean, he might have bagged one of the baddest ones.
There's a lot
Might
of
be
that.
might be top five. I don't know.
I'm not gonna debate that. Um, well, AEW time. Let's get into it.
AEW.
Brodito
Doggy
Defeated the Young Bucks to advance to the finals to face FTR for a number one contendership opportunity. The match,
I like this match. I liked it.
I was snoozing in my seat, but it was, the usual Buck stuff, just moves and breaking up pinfalls for a while. So, if that's your jazz, it's your jazz. Put it on repeat because they're gonna have this match again next time they wrestle. Um,
I was surprised Birdie won this match though. I will say that I was fully expecting the Bucks to win that, so that they gave me that surprise.
mhm. Um, yeah, I'm glad they're not running back FTR Bucks. I think that's something they could definitely like wait on. Also, they're both heels now,
Heels,
so
yeah, so that would have made sense. But I still
yeah.
thought they were gonna do it. And also, I like
Even though a few years ago, everybody, people were, what is that? I think it was somebody on AEW. They were just like, "Yeah, we don't do heels versus face here. There's shades of gray. It's not black and white."
TNA tried that too. It didn't work for them either.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, they won, so that's good for them. A lot of stuff here. All kind of just leading up to the main event. MJF finally talks to the Hurt Syndicate, and MVP just goes, "You're selfish. You are very, very selfish, and that's your problem. That's why this doesn't work. We hurt people. You, you say I, me, and my. That don't fly with us. And when you get your opportunity, I hope you don't win it. Because
I'm not
Bobby
falling for this.
Lashley is coming and he gonna beat your ass.
I'm not falling for this. This is a swerve.
Um,
They're not tricking me.
Swerve or not, it stinks. Um, and I really do think it's really funny that MJF did a month of not working, fucking around with the Hurt Syndicate, only to be working the same amount of matches he would have if he just won the tournament.
Yeah, probably.
It is so silly. Um, and then MJF and he defeats Mark. Well, shit, what was the finish? Yeah, he does beat Mark Briscoe, but Mark Briscoe has his foot on the ropes, but the ref doesn't see. Um, and so they'll probably like run it back or do a triple threat. Uh,
Oh, he's CMLL champion. I don't know when that happened, but
yeah, he's also CMLL champion, and he's doing the same thing that Ethan Page is doing. And I'm just like, yawn. I'm so tired of this. Chelsea Green did it. Ethan Page doing it. He's doing it. I think this is so
I'm over.
boring.
I've been over four and heel gimmicks for so long now. It's such a played out trope.
Yeah, it bores me, especially when he just like, what is it? He did it last year as well
Yeah.
with Osprey. It bores me. Stupid. But yeah, and then MJF starts beating on Mark Briscoe, and then Hangman Page comes out, and they have a brawl for a little bit, and then MJF escapes. That
Mm-hmm.
is most of the show. Or yeah, I would say that's most of the show. Um, quick hits. We got Mox defeating Speedball. No thoughts from me. I didn't think Speedball was gonna
Uh,
win, so I'm just like, it's odd.
I love Speedball's offense. Besides the goofy kicks he throws, besides that, I like all the other stuff. I thought that the spot on the barricade,
Where he
the
had the
little
double knees.
yeah, I like that in the barricade. I thought it was cool.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, no, besides that, it probably for a Moxie match, I thought it was pretty good, but I think it's just because I enjoy Speedball so much as a wrestler
Hmm.
that I'll look past it. But you know, I thought it was a good match. As Darby kidnaps
Yeah,
old Wheeler
Yuta, right?
Yuta. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he like body bags him. And then he says, "I'll see you at Forbidden Door." So they're definitely like kind of stinging him up a little bit. I mean,
Hmm.
I don't
I
hate
mean,
it. I thought I did hate it at first, but I think I'm kind of liking it a little bit.
I
I
mean,
think
it's
it's a good
always been,
spot. This is pop for Darby.
yeah, no, it's always been this way. Or it was always leading to this. Um, yeah, it was always leading to this for the most part. Uh, so there, what it is. The
It's a
women's
good spot
four
for
way.
Darby. I didn't care.
I didn't get her either. I don't even know who won this. I wasn't paying attention.
Alex Windsor won this match.
Oh,
I
okay,
will.
cool for her.
What I will say is I like. I forgot the damn name of the stable, the Spooky Girl stable. I like their presentation a lot. Like when they did Sky Blue's entrance, it looked really cool. Because that's the thing I think I'm not WWE, AEW doesn't do really well is kind of like really on presentation wise, like making their characters stick out. But I thought that Sky Blue's entrance really made her stand out.
Then the bell rings.
When the bell rings. But hey, sometimes the interest can get you over. We see Jey Uso. Nice little interest to get you over, dog.
Yeah, we seen Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, but you seen Bray, you seen Bray Wyatt.
Okay.
Sometimes all you need, dog. A little aura.
Yeah, and then Moan returns and has a face off with Windsor.
She had the good wig on tonight. She looking good.
Motherfucker, that wig would have been lifting if she was wrestling tonight.
That's why she didn't
Uh,
wear it wrestling. She said that's the going out wig. That's the promo wig
date night with the beast wig.
with Beast.
Yeah. Okay. Hope spoke, just replying to what Christian Cage was saying last week in that long-winded promo. They should just have the face-to-face. I think they might have a face-to-face soon, but like let's just fast forward to this part.
Well, you're wrestling Stoke next week, so you got beef with FTR first. You got to handle that. Then we'll get to Christian.
Why
But
is
you
he
wrestling
wrestling?
Stoke next week.
Why is he
Um,
wrestling
and
so
it,
man?
and FTR gets involved, then the no contact clause is done, and then Edge can put hands on niggas.
Mm-hmm. When is Forbidden Door? Next week?
I believe Forbidden Door is in 2 weeks, if I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
mistaken.
Oof, let's get through this. And honestly, this build's a lot different. Like we haven't had the invasion of random New Japan niggas.
I don't think we're doing that this year
What happened?
because I mean New Japan's in full on G1 mode, right? If I'm not
Oh yeah,
mistaken.
what is it? They started G1 kind of late this year, no?
Yeah, and I mean the only like international match they have so far could be the four-way for the TBS Championship, and so far it's Monet, Alex Windsor, and then a representative of CMLL, and then a representative of Stardom. So
Okay, okay,
yeah, I'm sure
okay.
it could be like Mayu Itani and probably like whoever's in CMLL. I don't even know the girls over there.
Um, what is it? That one girl that used to be on NXT. No, I forgot her name. Well, I don't know what her
Ooh,
name is in
Santana
CMLL.
Garrett.
Who the fuck is that?
You know
Um,
Santana Garrett?
no, the fucking the Mexican woman. Um, she thick as hell. She wears a
NXT?
she wear
Oh
well
yeah, yeah, Shorty.
she don't wear a
Yeah, she
mask no
wasn't even on
more.
it. She wasn't.
Like
She wasn't on NXT. She was only on Raw. They had her on Raw for like 2 weeks, and they got her. She was never on NXT though.
oh,
I
she
don't
was never on
remember.
NXT. Oh, why
I
do I
don't
feel like she
believe
was on
so.
NXT?
I just
But
remember
yeah,
showing up on Raw one week. Yeah, she was.
I think it would be her. Uh,
I mean,
representing who the fuck is Santana Garrett?
why did they
Um,
put her under a mask? I'm too far
say
about that.
same shit. When they had Andrade under the mask, this thing is gorgeous.
You can't
Why they do
lie.
that? I mean, shit. A lot of the luchador niggas be like,
Remember when? Remember the reaction with Dr. Wagner Jr.
yeah, he
with
took
his
a shit off.
mask
I was
off?
like, this is
I'm
Silver
like, damn,
Fox,
nigga, like, handsome as hell.
bro. Nigga
Under that
look
mask
like
for like under that mask for like 40 years, bro.
yeah, nigga got what is he got the Pedro Pascal look? They had that nigga under a mask for years. Are you serious?
Decades, not decades.
Fucking
That's
crazy.
crazy.
And then yeah, I got Monet.
Wait, I'm telling you, wait till Beast Mortals take his mask off.
I'm sure he probably was
We
a
see
regular
this.
looking nigga.
We see this
Well,
something that nigga.
not like a regular looking nigga, but like he probably just gonna look like Andrade with a
Probably
slimmer
do.
face or some shit.
He kind of a bigger guy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He might just have like a beard or some shit. Who knows? I ain't.
He be posting selfies.
I'm not my 2K making a dream nigga out of Beast Mortals. But I'm sure he's a good looking individual as well, bro. Anything else happen on AEW? I put Monet taunts Windsor here. but I don't think I'm
And
missing anything.
Athena attacked Tony Storm after the match as
Oh,
well.
yeah, 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 yeah,
There
yeah,
seemed to be
yeah,
some kind of alliance with Monet and Athena.
yeah. Please don't take my title, Alliance.
Yeah. Yeah, there was only 4 matches on the episode. I don't believe their promo were
Hmm.
missing. I think like a promo were missing or something. I just can't think of it.
We heard Stokes promo. If there was Kyle Fletcher's,
Yeah, ugly man.
don't care.
He is not cute.
He's not.
He is not cute.
That's a nigga that need to be under a mask. Um, yeah, no, he just came out to like celebrate winning, which I was just like, who cares? And then he bragged
Willow
about like
Nightingale. Oh, true.
putting Adam
Taking out
Cole,
Dustin.
yeah, and putting Adam Cole on the shelf. I was just like,
That
good heat, brother.
that was a good match. I thought. I mean, Meltzer gave it a 5. I thought that was a little extreme. I thought it was a good match, but I was like, damn, 5.
The usual Dave cocksucking.
Nah, that was for. I mean, usually is like the Osprey tax. I didn't know Fletcher got a tax like that. Maybe
Oh,
Dustin. Maybe it was the Dustin tax or the Dustin. I don't
it's the
know.
AEW tax, my nigga.
I went 3.75
That's
on it. That nigga said 5. I said 5. All right. Shit.
um, and then Willow said whatever she needed to say.
I forgot.
It was probably about Chris Statlander or some shit. So
Well, Chris Adams got involved, but I wasn't watching. I was finishing up the chapter in my book when that happened. So
my nigga reading,
I was
love it,
reading, dog.
love to hear it.
Reading Babel. Good book. I'm like
I
halfway
think
through it though.
I think I know
It's
what that
it
is, but
it started off a little slow, but we getting somewhere, I think.
it get there. It'd be like that. I'm reading like an anthology right now, which I'm on like the last book. Shit kind of getting crazy, but I'm also getting confused. Um, but we just gonna move.
We move.
Yeah. Can't be more confusing than fucking reading Dune.
Yeah. I'm watching Game
NXT.
of Thrones for the first time.
Oh, nice. Okay.
No, I'm saying when I watched Game of Thrones for the first time, that shit was
Oh, and then
fucking
you started
fun.
reading the book.
No, I know I had
Uh,
to, I think I told you this before. Like when I started watching Game of Thrones, the first like 2 seasons, I had to read a recap of what I just watched because I was like, "What the hell just happened?" I was like an idiot. I was like, "Bro, I don't know what I'm watching." Like I didn't know
um,
whose family was whose. Like everybody looked alike.
everybody looking like that's crazy.
Yo, if they
Um,
do,
Oh, I've never seen Game of Thrones. I just thought that was a funny
uh,
sentence. But I
they
did
really do.
that. I did that a lot where I was watching recaps for Watchmen, HBO's Watchmen, because
Fair enough.
I've never really read the comics. So I was just like, I'm just reading this to like make sure I didn't miss anything or like if
Yeah.
there's any extra context I can catch it.
Shout
Um,
out, shout out New Rock Stars too, by the way. My guy Alex Voss, Eric Voss. You
mhm.
follow New Rock Stars?
No, but I think I have to watch Twisted Metal season 2. Um, and I
I'm
will
sure they'll
do.
break it down.
Oh, I gotta watch that, and I gotta watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
Shout, shout out to Peacock.
What is it? Viz and them boys that I usually watch movies with. Them niggas watched it without me.
It's a
Hate to
movie.
hear
I thought
it.
it was a show.
Oh,
Oh, it's a movie. Okay.
need to listen. I need my K-pop fix, man. Since New Jeans never coming back.
What happened to New Jeans? Did they get
Uh
exposed by being cultural appropriators like every other?
oh no, it's actually worse.
Uh,
It's like money laundering shit from the from like their head of the company. So
it's tough.
and she got fired, and then New Jeans was just like, well, we're not putting out music until she's back. And then they're just like, nigga, she just stole a whole bunch of money from the company.
She's coming back, bro.
Yeah. I thought it was like crazy for New Jeans to ask, but like, what is it? New Jeans are gonna have like I think I saw it on TikTok. I think it was like either like it's like a year anniversary or like a 5 year like anniversary thing, and it was just like 5 year anniversary with no New Jeans music. Fire. It
Fire.
made me sad. Um, but NXT, Nia Jax put the beats on Thea Hale in a
I
good
don't know why she's
match.
talking. She talk. I don't know why she's talking crazy like that.
Yeah, Thea Hale was talking crazy. I was like, what the fuck is he
Like,
on?
wow, what you on, dog?
Who's recording that video?
That, who's her boyfriend?
Uh,
Is she still dating Nathan Frazier?
no, because
They
they
broke
said
up.
Because they said she took they said she took
Oh yeah,
Thea
she did. She
nigga.
took
I mean she took
she
Cora nigga, right?
she did take Corey nigga. That's right. It probably was him. That dude didn't have an accent.
Mm.
Maybe she got a
Um,
mystery cameraman like Oscar. Remember Oscar had that mystery camera guy? Who the fuck it was for her
it's like
vlogs?
her husband.
I think it was. I don't. Is she married?
Yes, she has kids. Well, I know kids doesn't always equal marriage, but
She
like
don't
you
be
know,
married. I don't know what she got going on
yeah.
over
But no,
there.
I know
I
she
think
has
at
a
one point
husband and
it
he has
was
a
like
child.
Toru Yano at one point. I guess where like was the
No,
cameraman.
it's some
What did
other
Toru Yano?
no, it's some other nigga that's like a comedy wrestler though, but like he's like under like he wears a mask. From the
Oh
rumors
yeah,
that
yeah.
I saw,
It's Kiko, whatever the hell, the nigga that used to be in used to work ROH all the time.
like
For all boys, man.
he like wears like a pig mask or some shit.
No, it was like a goofy like clown like mask thing
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like
All
that.
right, you're
I
distracting
forgot the
me.
nigga's name.
Last, Nia Jax wins. I want to get out of here. Nia Jax wins, and then her and Last Legend are just beating each other's asses all fucking night.
They love that gimmick. Hey, WWE loves that gimmick. Just niggas fighting all night.
It's fighting all that, and then Ava going, "Stop it! You'll fight next week." And it was just like, "Shit, why don't you stop him the first two times?"
She was doing other stuff.
Ava does stuff.
Yeah, she working.
You say that. Main event, which Nia Jax and Last Legend was rudely interrupting, but Soruka defeats Tatum Paxley in what I thought was a really good match. And I'm just gonna get into my large complaint about the show right now. There's too much fucking dark state on this show. Way too much.
Hey, Cutler James, don't ever do that again.
I'm supposed to take these niggas seriously, and then he talking about being right up niggas' asses. Crazy.
That shit was crazy. I love when the crowd pause. One thing about the XT crowd, they'll pause you
Yeah,
real
they go,
fast.
hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, hey, yo,
Um,
you bugging for that. I
but
think they did it
like
on purpose though. I think that was like purposely done for him to get the outcast.
that's gonna be like his character
They're running,
now.
yeah.
Which I was just like on LFG there, what is it? The nigga that Bubba Ray hate, he was just like,
BJ Ray.
yeah, you don't want to work with him. That nigga's bland as fuck. And then Bubba picked him. Turns out he was fucking right. This nigga's bland as shit, and now his gimmick is saying, such shit. Um, Odd comedy character in your future.
They don't know. I feel like they really don't know what to do with Dark State.
I know Dark State's purpose, but
I
yeah,
don't.
there's just too much Dark State on the show. And when we finally got to this main event in Soruka and Tatum Paxley, they did a great job. It just cut back to what Triple H was saying that one clip. He was just like, "These girls just fucking get it, man. These
Yeah.
niggas, man, they not fucking getting it." Did he lie? Last time I'm gonna reference it though.
I
Um,
mean, we've been saying that for last shit year and a half.
I said I was gonna stop referencing it last week, but I'm here now. But like
We keep
getting
getting
through all,
reminded.
yeah, right. But like I'm gonna let it go. But like what I feel like Dark State purpose is, it's fucking filler. What they do is just fucking filler every time. That's all it is. That's all they really are. They're just a stopgap in, whatever thing until they book the big thing that they really want to do.
Yeah.
Because in a segment that features Trick, Javon, Moose, and Oba, that is something that they want to like really explore, but they don't really want to book that match yet or book those set of matches yet. So they're just gonna have Dark State just fuck around, and then just
Well,
like they're just padding. And I feel
they did
like
book, but they did book the matches though. That's the thing. They ended up booking the matches anyway.
no, like there's gonna be more that like kind of just leads on to a one-on-one.
But they already booked the one on one.
Well, like Trick and Javon has to wrestle for the number one contendership now.
Yeah, 2 weeks. That's in
And
Philly
then
in 2 weeks.
what is it?
And then Hank and Taker fight in Dark State in
They're
two
gonna be
weeks
fighting. They're gonna be fighting two members
or
of
next
Dark
week.
State next week.
Yeah.
But Moose and Oba is also involved in this in some shape or fashion. I'm currently
Moose,
forgetting
Oba,
how.
Trick, and Javon are fighting Dark State next week.
I don't think Dark State got that many niggas.
They have 4 niggas. 4 versus 4. What are you talking
No, they
about?
got four niggas, and they're gonna two of them are gonna wrestle. Twice?
That's Philly. No, the Hank and
Oh,
Tank versus
oh,
the two
oh,
niggas
oh,
is in
oh.
Philly. That's 2 weeks from now.
Oh, okay. Um,
So the matches are already booked. So, I mean, so I don't know. It just I'm not interested in Dark State when they come out.
I
I don't care.
I feel like it's a reverse, but I'm unsure at this current point in
I'm pretty
time.
sure Trick Javon's in Philly.
Okay.
Yeah, they said it in the
Um,
promo. I believe they said it in the promo like I'll fight you in Philly. Remember, Oba was like, "We can do
I'm
the match
I'm
right here," and
I'm gonna
then
believe
Trick
you.
was
I'm
like,
gonna believe you. I'm gonna believe you. I'm gonna believe you.
"All right."
But sorry, I just don't have the facilities to go deep in my mind right now. Um, but yeah, no, I don't care about Dark State either. When they beat up Hank and Tank, I was just like, okay, that's the direction, cool. And then they did the promo, um, and then they came out for this, and then they did the segment later on the show where it was just like, okay, everybody's gonna be wrestling Dark State at some point in time, and I was just like, there's just too much Dark State that is going on right now, and I just don't really think that this faction is going anywhere. Nor are they like getting any better. Like I think like right now, I think Shaquan Sugars is a great talker, but him not like Dark State not really wrestling that often on I know like I complain about like there's too much Dark State on the show, but like I think Shaquan Sugars is the bright light and watching him wrestle is the bright light of Dark State. Him not wrestling and just talking and just being around and just interrupting shit is just we're not getting the best part of we're not getting the best part of Dark State often and it's very annoying because there is something good there, we're just not seeing it.
It
I do.
reminded me. Remember when like the Shield, like when Dean Ambrose won the U.S. title for like the first time, and then he just never wrestled. It reminded me
Yeah,
of
and
that.
and
When
and then,
that's
and
back when
then
he was that nigga in the group too. Like he was the main one in the group, and then he just
yeah,
never wrestled
and then he held that shit for like mad fucking long too.
forever. That's what Saquon. That's what the Saquon feels like. It's like he just never wrestles. But
Like Shaquan Sugar's wrestling is the only like thing that you could really look forward to in a Dark State match. I think like I don't think Osiris Griffin is all that bad either, but like them not really getting reps and then them just kind of like doing what they're doing on the show makes it not good. Or, doesn't really I just don't really care for it. Um, because like it could be like, oh man, like I hate this, the Dark Side shit is whatever, but like, oh man, like, but like, Shaquan Sugars is really fucking good, but like, we're not really getting that. So it kind of just is what it is. Um, do you think they win those tag titles?
no,
Damn, I thought you would have just said fuck it, give it to
no, I
him.
don't think so. I
I thought
mean,
you
I
would just
guess
say
they
fuck Hank and
could.
Tank.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any strong feelings about Hank and Tank either. They've kind of their tag match with Kale and Uriah was pretty brief, so I don't even have any thoughts on that. I'm cool with Hank
Yeah.
and Tank. I don't, you know what? I don't care. Yeah, I guess the Dark State wants to win the tag titles. They can. I don't
Yeah,
care.
okay. I'm glad we got here.
No, I thought about it. Yeah, who cares?
You talked yourself into not caring. It's fucking hilarious.
I just thought about
Um,
the match again. Like, you know what? I'm good.
but yeah, s- we'll see what happens in the future show. If anybody wants to give us you know, um, a correction, uh, that'd be nice. But yeah, I just don't know what all this Dark State shit is like, or like the order of like this Dark State shit. But Trick Williams and Javon should be good when that happens in Philly. Uh, but quick hits, Alani versus Blake Monroe. And then Blake Monroe does the fucking dash, boy. She got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
Um, and then Ava was just like, "You'll get your hands on her eventually." And I'm just like, okay. No real thoughts on the match because the match just ended abruptly. Uh, we already talked about Hank and Tank and Chase U. Not much to say. Thought it was okay for the bit that it was, and then Dark State came out and then ruined everything. Um, Fatal more snipes and jabs going across Fatal Influence, but it seems like it's going to be Fatal Influence versus Lola and Kalani at some point in time. Um, Ricky has a sit down talking about Jasper Troy. Don't care about this feud at all. And then a lot of now I talked about like, there's too much Dark State on the show, but I think this was probably the worst segment on the show. And it's the Ethan Page Tavion Heights segment. This was some bad shit.
I
Um,
didn't hate. I thought Chelsea Green was funny. I guess she looked good. She looked good that last night.
yeah, I know what kind of eyeballs you're looking at this segment with. Um,
Looked
but no,
good.
I thought this segment was terrible. And very annoying.
Well, it
Um,
looks like we're gonna get a mixed tag of some sort. I wonder, who do you think is Tavion's partner?
um,
Maybe Lola. She ain't doing nothing.
well, she's gonna be probably
Oh,
fucking around with Fatal
she linked
Influence.
that with yeah, she linked it with Kalani and them. Who's
Um,
available? I'm assuming it's
it might,
NXT girl,
yeah,
right?
it might be Zarya and Soruka, honestly.
Well, I think it's just gonna be 2 versus 2, so I think you only need one girl.
Oh, yeah, shit, it might be Zarya or Soruka. Um,
I'm
hope it's
looking
not
at the
Rin.
girls,
You get Rin, that's an auto L.
or Ren fucking with old Joe Hendry.
Leaving Charlie Dipsy behind.
Nigga popped out the fridge. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then started doing a deep stare into the camera. I was like, Jesus Christ. Um,
TNA gimmick out.
but yeah, I think it might be Soruka or some shit. Why not?
Carmen. She's Canadian.
Mm,
She ain't doing shit,
yeah, she ain't doing shit.
which is insane. She should be doing shit.
I think she's on Evolve.
Oh, is she? Oh, she might be done for it. It might be a wrap for her.
I just think I
No,
think she's just going down like everybody else.
no, yeah, they go down, they don't come back.
No, what is it? Nia Jax, Nia Jax here, somebody gotta take that, take that step back.
No, it's over for Carmen. This is tough.
Chelsea is Secret Harvest, they here.
Uh,
Bag it up. Um,
I feel like once you drop down to Evolve, there's no coming
yeah, it's
back.
a death
Like
sentence.
you can go from main roster to NXT, but if you drop down further than that, like if you go from
Yeah.
Premier League to League One to League Two, you know what I mean? Once you drop to League Two, you ain't coming back to Premier League. It's over.
Um, yeah, but we'll see what happens or if it even is a mixed tag. We'll see. It might be cool,
Hey,
might be fun.
that's what he said. He's like,
Who,
he's like, she was like, you won't hit me, but like, yeah, I'll find somebody who will, or whatever the fuck he said.
is there something on SmackDown that she's currently beefing with?
Um, I don't think so.
Then I'm just gonna go with like
Oh yeah,
Zarya or Soroka.
she would beef him with they had the match with Nikki Bella. They had the All-Star tag last time they were on the
Oh, I
main
don't think
shows.
Nikki Bella's pulling up to NXT.
Well, Nikki's on fucking with Becky Lynch right now, so that's not happening.
Yeah, Becky fucking lit up her pack. Um, yep, that's it for NXT. Do you want to talk about
Oh,
SummerSlam? Oh,
Lexus
what
King.
I
We got
miss?
Lexus
Oh,
King versus Miles Bourne. I'm sorry,
you
Lexus yelling in Miles Bourne's ear. Is the funniest shit ever. I'm sorry, that shit was so funny to me.
PU,
I
but
know
that was
you're
funny.
lying.
You're right. Um,
This is a ridiculous feud. Since they lying about it being deaf. That nigga wants attention. I don't know why that's so funny to me. That might be
it is
funnier
funny.
than rock and roll
It's
versus EDM feud that he would do with oh boy.
oh yeah. Lexus King gets a lot of dumb, silly feuds.
Oh my god! I thought that match. I thought it was a fine match.
I thought it was
I thought Lexus
whatever.
King did a good job putting heat on Bourne, and then Bourne with a little babyface comeback. I thought it was a good basic TV match. I had
Okay.
no real complaints.
I thought it was just like whatever. And then also we see you, Skinny King. We see it, bro. Looking good,
Mm-hmm.
brother. Uh, SummerSlam. What'd you think about night one and night two?
Briefly, night one and night two. I thought the match order on these shows were a little strange. More so night two than night one. Night one, I thought was kind of like a 2 match show, to be honest with you. The opener was fantastic. And then Punk Gunther was fantastic. And then obviously the ending angle was great. That pop when Seth dropped those crutches,
Hmm.
boy. The fact that he'd never been on Drag Race, well, that was the most Drag Race entrance I've ever seen from like the 4 episodes of Drag Race that I've seen.
He he's destined for it one day.
He will be. He should be on Drag Race. Him and Becky should be on Drag Race immediately.
Everybody on Twitter just being like, CM Punk, why you not running, boy? Get the fuck
Great
out of there.
question. Get the fuck. I would have been
Um,
got the fuck out.
I think, I definitely think like Punk's hubris, just being like, oh, I could beat this nigga, bro. Right? I hate this nigga. I ain't ducking no fade. But
When
you
that nigga
probably
dropped the
should,
crutches, I would have been out.
yeah,
You already know. You already know
you
his
should have
niggas would
ducked
have
the
been there
fade.
too. I would have been out of there. See ya.
Yeah, you probably should have ducked the fade, my guy. Um,
We've seen you do it before. You know what I mean? You got the fuck out of there before. Do it again. Um, night
are you
two.
are you referencing Money in the Bank when he got the fuck up out of there?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're chasing
okay,
dice. I'm
okay,
out of
okay,
here,
okay,
bro.
okay, okay.
Night two, the gimmick show. I don't know why they did spread the gimmick shows out between both shows. Um, triple threat women's match. I mean, it's going to hit. I went pretty high on that one. TLC match, I went really high on that one, even though I didn't like the winner. But it's not here nor there. I think they're gonna keep winning until that fucking Halloween thing, whatever they got with Universal Studios. So they're holding those belts for a while.
Man, R.I.P. Bray Wyatt, but I hate what you've created, bruh. Unleashing this fucking garbage amongst us in your honor.
And then we get to Lyra Becky. I don't either this match or the TLC match should have switched on. Should have been on Saturday.
Oh, probably.
Either though doing those back to back was not good in my opinion. I don't think the crowd really cared too much. Unfortunately, because it was a good match. I thought the zip tie gimmick it kind of ran a little long. The match
Where
ran
she
along in
where she
general.
actually got stuck.
Yeah, the match ran
Or
long in
whatever the fuck
general.
happened there. Oh. Hmm.
Oh, I forgot night one. I forgot to talk about Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre.
It
Shout out
it
Jelly Roll,
wa-
man.
it was what it was supposed to be.
Hey, Jelly Roll got his ass whooped.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm sorry. Jelly Roll was funny to me because like you could see him waiting for spots. Like he would just stand, like literally, he would literally just stand there and
Hmm.
wait for that spot. It looked so funny. But shout out for Jelly Roll for doing
Because
that.
he was
And
just
taking
like, I can't improvise. What the fuck y'all want me to do?
we just stand there, wait, nigga. So you just sit there for like 2 seconds, and 2 seconds just standing there in the ring is like an eternity. So you're just like,
Yeah. Especially to marks like you.
yeah. So
Why'd you agree?
I don't even know. But yeah, I would have put that up. Jacob Fatu solo, I didn't care.
Yeah, no,
Solo.
that shit was annoying.
You know what the worst part is? Who's the best wrestler in that group?
Solo.
That's sad.
Nigga, Tonga Loa, and Hikaleo, them niggas all suck, bro.
Not Talatonga's been bad forever.
It
JC
see,
Mateo had been bad forever. Tonga Loa is literally a meme, and Tama Tonga's not there. So it would be Tama Tonga if he was there, but he's not there. So
hmm
we got these bums. This is the worst stable ever. I every stable he's got one guy that's good. None of them guys are good.
Hold on, Solo, nice with it. Quit playing now.
Yeah. Okay. AJ Dom was cool. It was pretty much an Eddie tribute match.
Yeah, that shit was just, we miss you.
I don't know why.
We miss you, Eddie. The match. What I really think that like people
What
are just like,
affiliation
I
does
don't-
AJ Styles and Eddie have?
I just think he's fucking with Dom. Like honestly,
I know why he did it, but I'm
like
just like
this whole feud has been AJ comedically fucking with Dominic, and I thought this was extremely comedic.
but then the thing is, if you're such an Eddie fan, how you fall for the Eddie trick of the shoe come off thing? Come on, I know he saw WrestleMania 20. You've seen that before. You should have knew that was coming.
Did he see it?
He saw it. I know he was in TNA at the time, but he saw it.
That boy was working out his matches, boy.
He's been working his match with Christopher Daniels and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, man.
That boy was right.
That boy was plotting bangers, boy.
He sure was. Cody John Cena.
Whew.
If this was any other match with any other two guys, I would have fucking hated it. But it was Cody Rhodes and John Cena. So I will take 8 attitude adjustments kickouts. You know what? Fuck it.
That was the ultimate passing. If he was just like, "You're God now," And I
Yo,
don't, that made a lot of people mad. And then I saw the thing where it's just like, oh man, I just can't, I just can't believe it. Like, you, if you wrestle Cody now, you just gotta shoot him.
yeah.
And I was just like, we've literally seen, we literally seen worse from John Cena.
Yeah.
And then
I
what is
seen
it?
I seen John Cena be able to half the roster by himself. So I mean,
Yeah, right. Like
we've seen this before.
I think that's terror. I think that's worse than everything that happened in this match. Whooping him and Randy Orton just like going
Attempted to murder the match.
just smoking the whole world. I can't see that ever happening again.
Yeah. No, we've seen worse. But I
And
will
then
say, to be
but
complete, I'm a hypocrite though, because if this match was anybody else, if this was like Hangman versus Swerve, I would have fucking hated it. But because
I
it's
mean
Cody
they
Rhodes and John Cena,
I
I
didn't
love
even
it.
want I didn't even want to bring AEW into it because we've seen instances of like John Cena, shit, Shawn Michaels at some point, Undertaker at some points, like shit, Mankind at some point, just do all like sorts of shit. Um,
888 is crazy though.
we've seen worse, and then AEW,
I don't know if we've seen
we've
worse than eight.
seen worse.
Eight finisher kick out. Eight's a lot.
We've seen
I think
worse in AEW. Like
I
it
don't think
might
Osprey's
it
even been that had the
it
audacity to do that.
we've literally seen John Moxley take a steel like what is it, a spike bat to the back and come out on top, no problem. We seen him land on a bed of nails, and
He
the
ain't landed
match
on
keeps
it eight
going.
times though.
I think a bed of nails once is worse than 8 times.
One
And
of those
I
AAs,
think
he
I think
tossed that nigga
I
halfway
think
across the
what
ramp.
is it? He hit the like that bed of nails like twice. It shouldn't happen a second time.
He should die.
What is it? He gets hung in the match, and then they have a regular ass match the following week or like 2 weeks later, and it ends normally.
He didn't pass out from the hanging. He just tapped out.
We seen a lot of crazy shit. So I'm just like, eight AAs ain't shit.
Hey, he's a lot. I don't care what you say. You can try to justify all you want. That's crazy. That's nonsense. That's what
You're
nonsense.
fucking nuts.
But I will
We seen
say
crazy shit.
it was good. That was the most impressive Cena performance I've seen in a long time. I can't believe he. First of
Cause
all,
he
the
be,
match was like 45 minutes fucking long for no
cause they
reason.
just he was giving us dog shit for most of the year.
Bro, I didn't think he was like physically able to wrestle like that anymore. But the fact that that nigga was pulling out moves I ain't seen him do since 2012.
You went crazy when he did the code red.
Nah, I don't care about the Code Red. That move, I never liked that move anymore. When he did the fucking the top rope leg drop shit, I said, "Oh, that nigga wild."
Uh,
I said, "This nigga fucking."
that boy said this for you, Carmelo.
I said, "You gonna feel that? You gonna feel that for 2 weeks?"
Oh yeah, no, his ass
He
hurting.
feeling that. He feeling that one. Also, but also just I just think. I mean, obviously the coolest thing was the entrance. Just when the lights came on, dog.
Color.
Bro, niggas went crazy. That's what I be talking about AEW. Like they don't really put the emphasis on the entrances like that. Like just something simple as turning the lights on during his entrance
Well, all them
just
theme
changed
songs,
every.
all them theme songs ass, nigga. Nobody going up for that shit.
It don't matter. I'm just saying, like it just changed everything. Like the whole energy of the match. We do. Oh yeah, like we're not getting the old Cena. We're getting the old Cena. And we're not getting whatever the fuck we've been getting for the last 5 months. So I was just like, yo, this is we about to get something special, and we got something special. They delivered. I gave it a 5. I went 5 on it. Um, so Cena has 2 5s this year from me.
What's the first one? Rumble?
The Rumble.
Oh.
So it
Oh,
kind of
okay.
discounts the 5 this year because like 30 niggas got the 5. Um,
Nigga, that's your rules.
speed got I show speed got a 5 star. Um,
Better than most niggas.
he's in the match. Who else is in there that should have no business getting a 5? Miz,
Hey man, respect them, bruh.
Santos Escobar, Joe Hendry,
That's crazy. Yeah, that does kind of discount the shit a little bit.
Otis. Otis got a 5.
We might we gonna put a diamond tester to your stars, bruh.
Otis got the 5. Um,
Um, but
Roman
yeah,
had two
oh,
fives.
deserved. I think that Yeah, barring the Brock Lesnar stuff, I thought both shows were good. I do agree with some of the match orders and some of the matches like you kind of just don't like really
Some
give a
of the
shit
matches weren't
about.
necessary. I saw
Yeah.
people saying this could have been one night, and probably, yeah, it could have, but also, y'all would have been crying if your favorite didn't make it on. So you gotta deal with
Niggas'
that.
face still didn't make it on.
Some niggas'
So
favorite still didn't make it on. So yeah,
yeah, so Zelina Vega still not on the show. Dragon Lee still not on the show. The Dragon Lee praise,
I don't
or
get it.
like, it's bizarre because like barring that one like banger that he had in New Japan, maybe it's because I never really watched CMLL, but like I seen that one match in New Japan where he killed Takahashi.
It was a good
Um
match.
yeah, no, that match was great. But I seen his matches in NXT. I seen his matches on WWE.
You know
This
what? You know
shit
what it
is
is
really
though.
regular.
I hate to say it because it shouldn't be this way. It really shouldn't. But like, if I have Ray Phoenix and Penta on my roster, the fuck I'm gonna do with Dragon Lee?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that way. I feel like we should be able to have multiple luchadors on the show. But when you got two way cooler ones, I'm sorry, bro.
We do
You're
have
not.
multiple luchadors on the show,
Yeah,
but
you just the
one of
least
these
cool.
niggas is not
You're the
cool.
least interesting. You're the least interesting one. If we count like Dom, if we're counting Dom, if we're counting Andrade, if we're counting shit, Los Garza, they're even cooler than fucking Dragon Lee. Just not cool. I'm sorry.
Like I don't even when he was like fighting for even when he won that North American Championship that one time, I was like, what the fuck are we doing here? And I'm glad they
He's
got it
not.
off him really quick.
He's not connecting with the crowds. As far I don't care what the internet said. The crowds don't care. I saw him wrestle when I went to Raw. He wrestled. I forgot who the hell he wrestled, but the crowd didn't care.
It's like,
They didn't care on Monday when he wrestled Dom.
they cared
I
about a
don't.
Grande Americano more than this nigga.
Why are there four of them?
Because the at Starbucks they come in different sizes.
The Venti Grande, El Venti Americanos are hilarious.
I think those are the names that they should go by. Your Starbucks sizes, fuck it. But yeah, no, I legitimately do not get like the like with at least with Carmelo, we seen the heights that we seen how good he could be. But niggas, crying for Dragon Lee, I'm just like, he been asked since he been here.
I'm just saying, I don't think he's ass, but I'm just saying, there might
I
be a
think he
reason why he
was. I
hasn't
think
been
he's
able to get
boring.
over in any company he wrestled in. Think
Um,
about it. He didn't get over it. I don't know about CMLL. I didn't watch it, but he
that's
didn't
about
get over
it.
in New Japan. He didn't get over in New Japan. He didn't get over in AEW. He's not really getting over now. So
Yeah, what is it? His very short AEW stint, and then they fucking kicked his ass out the group, and they beat the shit out of that nigga, and the show only had 2 minutes left.
so at what point? At what point did we start blaming the wrestler? That's the problem. Sometimes I think we're so quick to blame the booker, but sometimes it be the wrestler. Sometimes it be the wrestler. Just not you got to figure it out. Maybe you got to go back to the drawing board, a new gimmick. I don't know. I don't even know why we're talking about Dragon Lee. Honestly, it's had nothing to do with anything.
It was just
Um.
about like people's faves that not making the show, and I just been
Oh yeah,
really like the months and months I've been seeing of just like, damn, Dragon Lee's not on the show. I'm just like, yeah,
yeah.
nigga, Penta's on the show.
That's their favorite. They'd be like, oh, you put Logan Paul, you put Jelly Roll on the show, but Dragon Lee can't. Yeah, they're way more interesting than Dragon Lee. I'd
Yeah,
much rather see I want to see what Jelly
unfortunately,
Roll gonna do. I want to see what Jelly Roll does. I don't care what Dragon Lee does. Jelly Roll, that's interesting. Is it gonna be bad? Let's see. Is it gonna be
um,
good? Let's see. I don't know.
and it was what it
Yeah,
was. It honestly, the
it
match
was
went
cool.
exactly how I thought it would.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to lose. I
Oh,
didn't expect that.
I
And
expected him to lose.
according to him, he had to lose. He pulled the TNA.
Nah, he pulled the Will
I mean,
Ospreay bit,
I'm talking about, he pulled the AEW and said, "Hey, I wanted to lose."
and it was for the best. I was trying
He
to
he,
watch
he gave a
him
good
on
reason though. He said because like that way he can come back and he has a reason to come back. And I was like, you know what, that makes sense.
full he in Mark
He gets
mode.
it. He gets the business, man. He gets it.
Mark mode. There's money to
I
be
mean,
made. I tried to watch him on Cody Rhodes like podcast, then I realized I really just don't care what he has to say.
he seemed like a nice guy. I'll be
Oh,
honest
he
with you.
really
I don't
do,
know
but
much about him.
I
I
was
don't
just
know
like,
his
I just don't
music.
care.
I can't name a Jelly Roll song.
You probably can't name it, but you probably know it.
I probably heard it. I mean, I work at a country
Yeah.
bar. I'm sure I've heard a Jelly Roll song. I just didn't know it was him. Like
What is it?
I knew more Morgan Wallen songs than I thought recently. I was like, that's Morgan Wallen. Okay, I know this one.
Suspicious. Um, what is it? I didn't really know about like Shabuzi and Jelly Roll until I worked Stagecoach. Yeah, them niggas know how
Well,
to draw a crowd.
I don't think anybody knew who Shabuzi was till he was on that Beyonce album. At least I feel like it.
Oh, yeah.
I had never heard his name until the Beyonce joint.
Um, more when I was working there, more people knew about well, no, they definitely knew him because of the Beyonce album. Well,
Yeah,
I mean
feel
it's whatever.
I'm sure he was around before that. But yeah, the Beyonce album, then that Tipsy joint came out, and then I don't know any other songs. That's like, but yo, people love that song. My job does like they have performances every weekend
Yeah,
with
you
like
you you
cover bands and shit.
you work at a country bar. That's why they niggas need to buy drinks. Everybody in
But
the
yeah,
bar
but
getting
like
drunk.
all the cover bands, every single one of them play that song, and the people go crazy every time. It never fails.
A hit.
That and Pink Pony Club. It's not a country song, but
That's
they love that song. White people turn that's like their fucking like party up DMX. Well, Pink Pony Club, come on, dog.
suspicious.
Shit get crazy. That's a good song though. It's a good song. I like it.
It what it is me. All right, that's it. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at A Show Quan.
Oh, look at that. You got it.
Yeah, I had to squint and look at the computer, make sure I said it right. I took my glasses off. You can follow me on Twitter at Cyrus on TWR. Um, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok is in the show notes. Um, yeah, and we'll be back next week since nothing major's happening next week. It's just gonna be a show.
Don't say that.
No,
Lord
I mean like
knows.
no pay-per-views or any shit like that.
I'm about to Lord, next time we know Vince is gonna show up on Raw next week. And I'm like, damn, we gotta talk about this. Or Trump. Imagine Trump shows up at like fucking like Survivor Series. Just
What is it? There was a rumor that they said that he was gonna show up at Mania. Which I
I
was just
thought
like, thank
there was no
God that didn't happen.
I think people were just guessing because it was in Vegas. She likes to go to Vegas events. And I think that's when the first time they went to the White House, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
And
I think they went there just like a few days before. And then what is it?
yeah.
Roman
And then the Roman thing
Central
happened.
Chief.
Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah. I thought I was like, there's a very good chance he might show up to one of those nights. I was like I was like, you know what? I don't see it out the realm of possibility.
I definitely think he shows up at a Mania though. I think that's where he'll show up.
You think it will happen? I think it will happen. You know,
it's gonna happen at some point, which I'm just like
I think Trump actively wants to be at those things. He was at the Club World Cup.
where he wouldn't give up the fucking cup.
That shit was so funny, dog. Niggas looking at him like, yo, who's this?
Get the fuck off the stage.
Bro, their faces were so funny.
And then the team walked away with a replica cup.
Yeah, I think FIFA does that anyway, though.
Because Trump wouldn't give him the real one.
I think FIFA does that anyway. I don't think that was a Trump thing. I think FIFA just does that. They'll give them a replica cup and they keep the real one. But regardless, that shit was so funny. Him celebrating with Chelsea is the funniest. Shit was so funny. I'm sorry. That was really funny. I hate that he's so funny. I really do hate that he's so funny.
Who?
Trump. I hate that he's so funny. What was that nigga walking on the roof the other day? Someone tweeted like, yeah, I think he just discovered you can walk on the roof. He's like, yeah, I'm going on the roof. Because that's what I would do. If I thought a nigga you like, you can go on the roof, I'm up there.
The masculine urge to just walk out on top of the roof of your establishment.
Brother, if I can walk on the roof of the White House, I'm walking on the roof of the White House. Hey, Secret Service, pull out with me real quick. You on the roof?
Only if somebody knew he was going to be on the roof that day.
You know?
And then just had a high-powered machine that can just deal with it.
Be careful.
Hey, man, they got another CEO. Shit. More to come. Keep it. Crazy niggas, keep it coming.
Careful out there.
Shit. CEOs, relax. Be as lenient as possible. Nobody can touch you.
Talking to you, Nick Khan. Careful.
Oh yeah, shit. You
raise
too.
that price again, Nick.
Hey man, they gotta
It might be on you.
blam a Mario Emmanuel first, bro.
I don't know. Whoever the more public facing one about to get it first. Hunter. Lock it.
He a chief content officer. I don't think niggas know what that is for real.
That don't matter.
Chief content, what is it? Chief content officer don't sound as well as CEO or like E to CD CEO or whatever.
CCO and CEO ain't that much different. This is one letter over, two letters
Uh,
over.
I just don't think niggas know. Um, but yeah, man, protect y'all asses, man. You know, we not safe either. Try to be safe.
Where the Brandon Cutler protect your asses at all times. Or
All
Cutler
right.
James. I ruined the joke. God damn it. All right, let's do this.